Hello and welcome to the brewery. And today we're not talking about beer, we're talking about fermenting other things. So what I have here is some fermented hot sauce I made over the past few weeks. It's quite spicy and interesting. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Now, this is my first time fermenting anything that isn't, well, a drink. I've done beer, I've done wine, I've done mead, a few other bits and pieces, but this is the first time fermenting something that isn't, well, as I say, a drink. So I'm sure there are many of you out there who are a lot more expert at this than me, so if you can see anything I've done wrong, please comment below and tell me so I can do it better next time. So first, let's get back to the beginning and to the ingredients. I bought some what I believe were habanero chilies off my local market. They were arguing about what they actually were. I think they're habanero. I smoked some of them outside in the smoker. Filled a larger jar than that up with them all, including, as well as the chilies, I put in some fresh mango and some pink grapefruit. And then I topped it all up with a load of saline, so salty water, and then left it. Every now and then I had to burp the air out. I had to keep all the food underneath the liquid so that it didn't start to get exposed to the air and potentially start, well, moulding unpleasantly. After a few days you could start to see bubbles coming up through it, which was well, reassuring, let's say. And then a few days later I checked the pH, because what you're looking at with things like hot sauce is to get the pH down so low that other bacteria can't live in it. So my belief is here we're looking at here a lactic acid fermentation. So the pH had started to drop. I left it for another couple of weeks, occasionally letting the gas out so we didn't get pressure inside the vessel, because all I had was a sealed vessel, not something complicated with an airlock. And today I checked the pH again, it looked quite good, it was down well below 3, so I decided it was time to prepare it, to finish it off. So I emptied the jar into a pan, well first, then into a blender, blended it all up, cooked it for a while to kill off the lactic acid, ran it through a sieve, because I'm being a bit chefy, and then we ended up with this. I gave it another quick boil, which actually drove the family out of the kitchen for a while from the chili fumes, and we've ended up with what looks like quite a nice chili sauce. Theoretically, with this final pH being about 2.4, I could probably just keep this in the cupboard, but I'm going to keep this in the fridge just for extra safety, and we'll use it as for the next few weeks. I've tasted a little bit, as I say, it's pretty spicy, but has a pretty interesting flavour. I think it will go with a lot of things. So, I think this video will probably be the first of a few attempts at fermented foods of various kinds over the next probably few months or year. They'll be occasional because I still want to spend most of my time making more beer. Well, I hope you enjoyed that quick diversion from the usual content about beer, and I will see you in another video.